Right then, folks, do you want the good news or do you want the bad news? You'll have to stick around to see what those are. Right then, yeah, it has been utter chaos. Utter chaos in the last few games. We're coming back earlier than I expected. We'll get into that. We've had players agreeing contracts who I didn't think would, and players who look like they're leaving who I hoped wouldn't. It is all going on. And we've got the matter of the 100% record as well to consider. So let's stick with those transfers because first up, Anthony or Harold Erglis, our striker, Latvian striker, I'd forgotten to sort his contract out. And a bid came in for him. So I quickly put a contract offer in and he has accepted it. So Harold Erglis is going to be here for a little bit longer. Thinking about it, I would think I was in too much of a panic to actually check what I was actually agreeing to, so that might be a bit of a problem. On the not so good front, look at this. Yeah, Fofana has an offer accepted. They met the transfer, met the release clause, 725,000. I know, tiny amount for this player, but that's basically what he said he wanted when we picked him up originally. So not much we can do there. So yeah, Fofana looks like he's moving. He will be moving on. I don't want him to, but that's what's going to happen. Krollis, there's been offers coming in for him. There's been offers coming in for Stankus, which I'm rejecting, and Reynolds is going to be leaving to Sochi. He didn't want to sign a new contract, so at the end of the season, he's going to be going. We're going to have to try and figure out what we're going to do about our goalkeeping situation, because we do need a Latvian goalkeeper somewhere in there. So some good, some bad there, possibly more bad than good. I think you'd agree. What about the 100% record? Well, let's have a look at the results. Last time we were together, we played the game against Ventspils and against Valmiera, and we had a tough run coming up. Not the next game, which was a home game against Dynamo Riga. Beat them 5-0. They're bottom of the league. Fofana with a couple, Tormin, Bamba and Erglis. Good stuff. But then the next couple of games were 2 days apart against teams that were in the top half. So Liepāja, home win. They were second in the league at the time. Beat them 4-2. This was closer than it needed to be. We went 4-0 up early on and just kind of stopped playing. But it was a Krollis hat-trick, surprisingly, and Fofana getting himself a penalty. We then played RFS away, packed stadium in their little ground, 7-1 victory. We did go 1-0 down, but Robert Soldrikis got a couple. This lad, the new lad, I'm just going to have to check. Old Lady Plays has told me how to say his name, and I've forgotten. Bielefeld. How have I done? Raymond Krollis with a couple, Piver and Tariq. And then I was going into the game in our first Champions League qualifying round in the Champions Path, thinking FC into Turku from Finland, not going to be too much of a bother. They're about the same reputation we are, but we've kind of dealt with teams like that quite easily. Look what happened, just a 1-0 victory. And it was, we absolutely deserved to win, but it wasn't the spanking I was expecting. You can see we didn't actually create a vast amount of good chances. XG of just 1. They had an XG of 0.5, but it puts me in a little bit of a concerned state for the second leg. So as a result, I was going to play through this first qualifying round off camera and just get it over with, but we're going to come back for the second match because it could be important. If we lose this, we drop down to the third round of the Europa Conference League qualifying. So we miss out the Europa League and we drop down 2 competitions, which would be pretty disastrous financially and everything else, I think. So we cannot let this happen. We need to put this right today. Don't know why it has gone this wrong, but, well, not that it's wrong. I mean, it's just green, but why we didn't win better than that or perform better, but we will see. Anyway, folks, I think that's it. I think that's everything I wanted to go through. Obviously, we've got all these bids and stuff going on in the background that we're trying to worry about. We've also got injuries to Giroud and Bielefeld. and Oslins today, so that reduces us in our midfield selection capacity, and we've got Zalmanis on the bench, so that tells us where we are at the minute. But let's get into it. Let's play that game against Inter Turku in Finland. I've been to Turku, so they've got a large tower. I think it was a cafe or restaurant at the top, which you can see all the way out over Turku. It's lovely. Right then, team we're going to go with. So I've decided not to play Uldrikis. We're going to play Krollis, Fofana and Paiva across the front line. Then we're going Kiadio's back, and hopefully that's going to be a help. So we're going Kiadio, Leandrinho and Tariq. Bamba is on the bench. And then we'll be at the back. This is the risk. We're going with Tormin at left back, who is the left midfielder. So we could play Nkansa, but I feel I want the ability of Tormin going forward. This might be a massive mistake, but we do have Nkansa on the bench in case there is a problem there. But then we got Guille and Karpov, Yauzems across the back line, and Jikia in goal as always. I think this might be his last season with us, so we need to figure out what to do about that. But yeah, some big losses in Giroud and Bielefeld. That's a loss. Pape Daf doesn't make the bench, and maybe he should. But look at the average rating of Erglis and Uldrikis. It's hard to get past those two. Right then, folks, what can we do? I mean, Uldrikis coming on later might be, a bit of a weapon. Just put him in that attacking that target man role and just chuck balls up at him if we're in trouble. You feel he might get one or two chances from corners and whatnot. Well, I'm hoping we put a decent performance in, because given the teams that we've played against and done well against, I do not want to be struggling against the likes of Inter Turku. With all due respect, we've moved on from this. Right, come on boys. Wow, that is a great start. Yauzem's injured after just a minute, and we don't have Titov on the bench. I didn't have space for him, and Nkansa now has gone on, so we can't bring him on at left back. That's a problem. Wow, it's all conspiring against us at the minute. Just hope this isn't a bad omen. But Nkansa, maybe he can show us what we've been missing in not playing him that much this season. Fofana, I thought that was just a dreadful ball through, but Krollis didn't get on the end of it, so they pump it forward. And well, I thought they were getting through for a moment there, but no, it's gone back to Jikia, and Tormin's got it at left back. He just plays it inside. You're not put on the pitch there to be playing these short balls, mate. You're supposed to be going forward and creating havoc like this. This is it. This is why Tormin's on the pitch. On this left side, ball in. Off the bar from Paiva. He's got a good head on, actually. I think a lot of goals he's scored have been with his head. Lovely to get an early goal here if we could. Leandrinho and Nkansa, they're marking us closely, you have to say that. Guille picks up the cleared ball. Tariq, it is effective marking. I don't know how fast they are on the break. Nkansa, is he going to beat the man down this side? Tariq, it's Paiva. And it's Krollis at the far post. And that's important. 11 minutes in and we're 1-0 up. So they've got to score 2 goals now. Remember, no away goals in this competition. So good start. Looks like the chances might be going the other way now. Kaikkonen. Laaksonen. He's got it back. Oijala. But again, plays it forward. And this is the problem that we were seeing with a lot of teams against us. And it's good to see that the defenders, the 2 defenders that back there, seem to have got each other's number, really. They kind of know where each other are, and they're not giving up too many chances away, which is great to see. Lovely play for Fofana into Krollis. That's beautifully done. And the finishing that Krollis has, the finishing ability that sometimes he shows, you kind of wonder a little bit. But that was a dreadful ball. Fofana, was that offside? Are we going to look at the referee? I don't know. I don't think so. He's right in the middle of the penalty area. Not a soul near him. You wonder how he got that much space. Let's have a look. There is literally no one picking anybody up in there. And he's just there on his own. He sort of skips around just onside all the time. Brilliant stuff, and we're 2-0 up. And breathe easy for now. Much better performance in this leg, to be honest. Now, if we get through this, I don't think the next round's been drawn. To be honest, I can't remember it being drawn. Just moves through to them. They're struggling to win the headers, that's fine for us. Fafana's through. Oh, well done defence there. I mean, that would have been it. Right, Tormin, he's been very strong, hasn't he? Krollis. Chiadio. Inside it's Krollis. He's got a bit of time off the bar, that sort of intersection of bar and post. Hit that a couple of times. Piver, through ball, but to nobody. And they've gone long again, and there's nobody there, just blasts it back. Guille. Tormin's got it here. I wonder whether this attacking verve that we're showing has got something to do with Tormin. 1-2 off the post from Piver. I mean, that's confidence for you, isn't it? And he gets in on the act. All three strikers have got a goal. That's pleasing. After a poor performance, I thought, last time out, we certainly are looking infinitely better. This is what I wanted to see. Tormin, and doesn't quite get enough height on the corner. He's going to have a shot, I reckon. Oh, he's not a bad player playing at left back, but he seems happy. Well, we've got another injury, and it's Krollis who's going to be coming off. It's Harold Erglis will replace him. So let's see how that works out. Already having to make 2 substitutions for injury, and we lost 3 players for injury in the lead up to this game. Lepanen, just off, and that was very, very close to going in. The goalkeeper tipped it onto the head, I think, of the defender there. But we're 3-0 up, 55 minutes on. It looks like they're coming at us a little bit more robustly here. A couple of chances early on, just over the bar there. What's going on here? Tormin, though. Looks like he's just trying to run through everyone. Lovely ball. It's Chiadio. You going to get the ball in? No, doesn't need to. Tormin's got it there. Chiadio. Uncancer. Erglis at the far post. And not able to get high enough with his jump. And it's over the bar. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Haukioja. But over the... Yeah, that was... I don't know. It was hard to get any power on that. I wonder whether making a change soon might be useful. Maybe in midfield. And the obvious change, I think, would be Leandrinho or Bamba. They're all complacent. I think we need to shout something at them as well, because I don't like this complacency. Well, that is it. We reach full time. In the end, it's a 4-0 victory against Inter Turku. I was pleased with the first half performance. Second half performance was pretty non-existent, but didn't really matter at that point, did it? We were already home and hosed, really. Well, yeah. So we're through that one. I don't think the next round's been drawn, but we'll have a look. So, having a look through there, so we win through. Look at Liverpool have won it for 4 years running, the Champions League. So Yazems is injured for 3 weeks. Jesus, that's not going to be great. Krollis. Okay, so we've drawn Young Boys Bern. That's a toughie, actually. Yeah, I don't like that one so much. They had Lincoln in the first round. That's where it came from. I thought we'd drawn Lincoln. I didn't realise we were playing Turkey. So, yeah, we've never played Young Boys before. So this is going to be a challenge to get through this. We could have had a lot easier draw, but as it is, that's what we've got. That's what we're going to have to deal with. We need a good performance in that first leg. We've done that before. We need a really good performance in the first leg, and then just push through in the second leg. I mean, obviously they've got good colours. Their team kit. They don't have a full team out here. There's a few sort of greyed out players. I mean, some of the players they've got, defensively look very, very strong. But, well, we will see how we do. Let me know in the comments whether you think we've got a chance to win through there. Between there, we've got a game against Alda. We want to continue there. I want to show you the league right at the end here. So we still have that 100% record running. 69 points out of 69 in the 23 games played. 106 is our goal difference at the minute. So we're plus 100 already, and we've still got a bunch of games to go. It's crazy times, but we want to make sure that we push on and break all the records, particularly that 100% record, because I've never done it. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.